Black Clover is in its final major arc, with many fans excited to see how the popular series will unfold at its conclusion. A story that began as mildly magical has turned into something deeply supernatural and cosmic in scale. Already, the Magic Knight's captains have either been killed or are on the verge of death. Gods have been introduced, and the dead have even been brought back to life to torment their loved ones. This arc has also answered a lot of mysteries surrounding the series so far, such as the Land of the Sun where Yami Tsukihiro originates from. However, one question that has yet to be answered is the identity of Asta's father. According to one fan theory, this arc may be setting this lingering mystery as one final major twist, with the claim that the Wizard King himself is Asta's dad. The entire basis of this Black Clover fan theory centers around how Julius Novachrono might be the only possible candidate to be Asta's father. Asta's unfortunate mother, Lita, was a human born with a body that constantly and uncontrollably drained the magic and life force from the others around her. Due to this, she was forced to live on the outskirts of a village and seemingly had almost zero contact with others. The only being she was able to be around at all was Leeb, a demon who finds himself in the human world after being thrown out of hell. Further, Lysita's ability to engage with Leeb was due to him not having magic but rather anti-magic. She eventually adopted him as her son and coincidentally later empowered her own son when Asta obtained the 5-leaf clover grimoire. It's hard to imagine how Lysita could have ever given birth to Asta, let alone conceived him in the first place. In fact, she was so afraid of potentially killing him that she left him at the church in Haje village to hopefully save his life. In a way, her body wasn't too different from anti-magic, which was so far been shown to neutralize all but the strongest magic users. This is how Julius Novachrono fits into the theory of Asta's paternity in Black Clover. Due to Lysita's body, the only way she could ever have conceived Asta would be if she had him with someone bearing an abundance of magic and life force, both of which Julius has in spades. There was a moment after Asta gained his second sword when Julius asked him if he could hold it. Aside from not being able to wield it at all as well as having his magic drained due to his immense magical energy reserves, the devilish Wizard King was practically unfazed by it. He also seemed to know about Asta's unique situation, although he didn't elaborate at all on how he came across this knowledge. While it may have been due to him taking an interest in Asta while undercover at a bar, it might have also been a carefully placed clue as to how he may have been responsible for Asta's conception. Moreover, as a being that houses two separate souls in one body, Julius's life force is likely twice as strong as anyone else, making it even more likely that he would be able to survive Lysita's condition. Unfortunately for Black Clover fans, the idea that Julius is Asta's dad has some issues. As manga readers know, Julius Novachrono is the final and eldest of the powerful Zogratys siblings, or at least one aspect of him. Lucius Zogratys was born with the power of soul magic as well as a separate and second soul, which was Julius Novachrono. After becoming the host for the time devil Astaroth, they travel to the Clover Kingdom where Lucius seemingly grants control of their body over to Julius. From there, Julius finds a way to somehow integrate himself into a noble family, become a Magic Knight captain, and even become the Wizard King, all while unknowingly using a devil's magic and not his own. While the part about Julius being one of the few people able to conceive with Lysita is plausible, it also implies that Julius made Asta as a weapon to use against Lucius, which seems somewhat unlikely. Despite being two souls in one body, it appears as though Lucius is the dominant one of the two, with Julius not even realizing that Lucius was there until he was taken over. He seemingly couldn't even access their soul magic, as Lucius apparently locked that way for himself and only gave Julius access to time magic. Therefore, Asta being a secret weapon for Julius Novachrono to use against Lucius seems far-fetched at best, though other theories state different possibilities. One particular theory posits that Asta's father may have been Astaroth, who had taken over the body of Lucius and Julius. As shown before, not all contacts with devils seem to be consensual, so it's possible that Astaroth found a way to take control for a limited time, perhaps to create a weapon that would save him from Lucius. He might have also left the underworld and formed a relationship with Lysita, though her later curse to absorb magic and life force split the two apart. This is somewhat ironic given Asta's later luck with love, plus their similar names further back up this idea, as Astaroth is Asta's father. Another theory in the Asta father debate is that Asta doesn't have a dad. This idea supposes that Lysita's ability to drain life force allowed her a virgin birth. Thus, Asta's father is actually his mother. Other ideas among the Black Clover fandom are that Asta's father is someone who hasn't even been shown yet, or that he was simply a drifter of little renown. As always with the fan theories, it's best not to put too much faith in them. However, with Asta's rematch with Lucius arguably closing to happening, fans can expect to know fairly soon if this particular theory holds a kernel of truth within it. Besides, any revelation regarding Asta's father is bound to be a significant event in Black Clover.